Welcome to chemistry online class. Next we are moving into other topic in organic chemistry, that is terpenoids. In this chapter you are going to learn what is terpenoids, isoprene rule, special isoprene rule, structural elucidation of citral, synthesis of alpha terpenol, and finally synthesis of alpha and beta enones. Let's move on to introduction. What are terpenes? Terpenes are the components of essential oils having pleasant odor, and these hydrocarbons are their oxygenated derivative. We call it as terpenes. These are maybe hydrogen and carbon containing compound, maybe their oxygenated derivative. We call it as terpenes. Terpenes have a common structural unit, that is isoprene unit is present in terpenes. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 5-member carbon skeleton, and second position methyl group is attached. It is called as 2-methyl 1,3 butadiene. Simply we can write in this fashion. Here one carbon. This is the unit which is present in the terpenes. These compounds of isoprene unit, and this is commonly called as isoprene, and all the terpenoids, naturally occurring terpenoids, which are associated with the isoprene unit. Then what is isoprene rule? This rule was first pointed out by Wallach, and what he observed is the thermal decomposition of almost all terpenes, natural terpenes, give isoprene as one of the product. And here again I am writing structure isoprene. So natural occurring terpenes on thermal decomposition, it will give basic skeleton. One of these skeleton is isoprene. Based on this, he formulated isoprene rule. What is isoprene rule? The skeleton structure of all natural occurring terpenes can be built up of isoprene units. This is called as isoprene rule. The skeleton structures of all natural occurring terpenes can be built up of isoprene unit is called isoprene rule. So all the natural occurring terpenoids we can build up by taking isoprene unit. Special isoprene rule, and previous slide we have studied isoprene rule. This special isoprene rule formulated by Ingold, this also called as Ingold isoprene rule or special isoprene rule. In isoprene rule we have studied that the skeletal structure of all natural occurring terpenes can be built up by taking isoprene unit. Now what special isoprene says that, or what Ingold is observed that in all terpenoids a special type of arrangement were found. And what is the arrangement is, the isoprene unit in terpenoids are connected or linked in head to tail fashion. Head to tail fashion. This is called special isoprene rule or Ingold isoprene rule. It says that the isoprene unit in terpenoids are linked in head to tail fashion. What is this meaning? Let's take a common isoprene unit. This is first unit, and in this first unit substituted butadiene part, this side is called as head and other one is tail. And here which one is there? This is head. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in generally first carbon side is head part and the fourth carbon side is tail part. And according to Ingold isoprene rule or special isoprene rule, how these terpenoids are connected? By head to tail fashion. So I am taking here, this is the head part and this is the tail part which is connected. This is head, this is tail, and connected by this fashion. So here head, tail. So always the connection will be there. And in some of the cases, tail to tail, head to head also possible. But these compounds we say it is not following isoprene rule. Let's take some example whether these compounds are following isoprene rule or not. Mycin and citral. Let's take first one, 2, 3, 4, and here 1, 2, 3, 4. If you see clearly, this is head part and this is tail part, and this is head and this is tail. So here how many isoprene units are there? 2 isoprene units are present, and the connection is head to tail, which is following isoprene rule. Let's take another one. Second case, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is also similar like a mycin. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the skeleton here isoprene unit, and this is also another isoprene units, so which is also following isoprene rule. So here this is head part and this is tail part. This is head part, this is tail. So here also the connection is there, or linkage is there, head to tail. Here also head to tail fashion. Let's move on to other example. Let's take camphor. Here this is 1, 2, 3, 4. The other unit is presented in this fashion: 1, 2, 3, 4. So the connection here is, it is first carbon head, it is second carbon tail. Again head to tail fashion in camphor. Let's take this retinol. So in this retinol, first carbon I have mentioned, second, third, fourth. This is the one isoprene unit. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the another isoprene unit. So here the connection between here, this is fourth carbon tail, first carbon head tail connection. Next, this is another one, first and the fourth. Here also it is head and tail. Let's take another 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is tail and this is head. So total how many isoprene units are present? This is 1, this is second, this is third and fourth. 4 isoprene units are present, and the connection between these are head to tail fashion. So retinol also which follow isoprene rule. Next we are moving into classification of terpenes. Terpenes are classified on the basis of number of isoprene units which are present in the molecule. The general formula of terpene is C5H8N. Here C5H8 is molecular formula of isoprene unit. So number of isoprene units are present, and this N will change. If 2 is isoprene units are connected, N becomes 2. 3 is present, it becomes 3. So based on number of isoprene units are present, we will classify into different types. So in this table I have mentioned isoprene units and number of carbon atom which is present in the molecule, and how we are classifying this. If 2 isoprene units are present, this total number of carbons are 10, because it is N equal to 2, it becomes double, and this we call it as monoterpenes. If isoprene units are 3. Total number of carbon becomes 15, and these terpenes we call it as sesquiterpenes. If 4 is present, total number of carbons are 20, we call it as diterpenes. If it is 5, total 25 carbons should be present, and this we call it as sesterepenes. If it is 6, total number of carbons are 30, we call it as triterpenes. If it is 8, 40, we call it as tetraterpenes. If more than 8 is present, this we call it as polyterpenes. If you look at here, it is not generally like a mono di. So when we use mono di tri here, if terpenes or isoprene units are even number, 2 is mono, 4 is di, 6 is tri, and 8 is tetra. If 3 is present, we use sesqui, 5 is ses terpenes. So this is about, based on the number of isoprene units present in the molecule, we are classifying terpenes into different classes. If it is more than 8, we call it as polyterpene. Natural rubber comes under polyterpene. Let's move on to properties of terpenes. Properties of terpenes. Terpenes are colorless liquids which are lighter than water. Usually these boils at 150 to 200 degrees temperature, and that is the reason most of the time terpenes are isolated from distillation method. And these terpenes are optically active in nature. It may be dextrorotatory or it may be leorotatory. Depends on functional group which are present in the molecule, which may undergo addition reaction, dehydrogenation reaction, and polymerization reactions readily. These are some of the properties of terpenes.